Hi guys, and welcome back to what is the April International Challenge. So we are currently in the process of playing our day 2 games. So we've played 22 games so far. Our record is currently 18 wins, 3 losses and 1 disconnect. I think after yesterday's last match yesterday when we played that, we should be on a rating of about 1700. So we'll see how we can get on today. We are playing the Tapu Lele, Driftblim, Garchomp, Arcanine, Celesteela and Snorlax team that we have made a few adjustments to. So we'll just see how we get on in today's games. Let's see what we're going to kick off with. This music. What is it? Lusamine version 1. Yes, so I hope you guys are alright. Having a good day, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Hope it's going well. I was so tired at the end of the games that we played yesterday. So tired. But hopefully I'm a bit more rested up and my head's a bit more switched on. So we have our first opponent of the day, and they're running a team of Tapu Lele, Pheromosa, Alolan Muck, Porygon 2, Arcanine and Alolan Ninetales. So a very interesting team. See there's the Alolan Ninetales there. I'm tempted maybe to go with the Driftblim here. We've got to be careful for that Muck though, that's the only thing. And when I see Muck, I normally tend to want to bring Arcanine. It's a bit more solid. But if we bring the Driftblim, we'll be able to stop the Aurora Veil potentially, which would be really nice. Obviously we'll be able to outspeed the Pheromosa as well, which is another big bonus. Just a Trick Room Core that I'm slightly worried about. But the Driftblim might not be a bad shout, to be honest. The Aurora Veil is going to make everything a bit annoying to deal with. Let's think. Okay. Definitely want Tapu Lele and Driftblim. I should have got Arcanine. I'm going to go Arcanine actually. I think even if we see the Aurora Veil, at least we can play around it, stall it out. And we've got enough in the team to do that, so we'll just go with that standard 4. Don't really want to deviate away too much. Like the Muck is going to put like tremendous pressure on the Driftblim. We go for a Will-O-Wisp onto it and things like that, but I feel like Arcanine's going to bring a lot more to the table in this game than the Driftblim would, with those fire type stabs that we're going to need for things like the Pheromosa and the Ninetales and things. So hopefully it works out a little bit better. So we do see a Tapu Lele lead with the Muck. So I think that was my opponent's. Yeah. Okay. So I think here what I'm going to do is switch in my Tapu Lele for my Celesteela, and I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. I may say Shattered Psyche onto my Arcanine. So I could just protect my Arcanine this turn. I think I'm just going to protect my Arcanine this turn, rather than go for anything fancy. Just switch my Lele out into my Celesteela. Because if we see a Shattered Psyche, I don't want my Arcanine just to go down this turn. We may say protect from the Muck, but we see a protect from the Tapu Lele here. We protect our Arcanine, and let's see what this Muck goes for. Just a poison jab into the Celesteela. So we're probably going to see the Arcanine come in now, I'd imagine. Can't imagine that Tapu Lele staying in. So I'm going to bring in my Garchomp for my Celesteela, and I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Muck with my Arcanine. So yeah, there's that Tapu Lele switch. There's the Arcanine. So this works out pretty nicely for us. We get the Garchomp in and avoid any Intimidates onto it. And we'll get hopefully the Will-O-Wisp off onto the Muck. Yeah, so we get the Will-O-Wisp off, do hit, which is massive. And we see a knockoff into my Arcanine slot. which I don't mind because I'd prefer the knockoff into my Arcanine at this point rather than the Garchomp, because I don't want to lose the Assault Vest. So what I'm going to do is switch my Arcanine out, preserve that Intimidate for later in the game, bring my Celesteela in for my Arcanine and just go for an Earthquake, get some good damage onto the Arcanine and the Muck. There's the Earthquake. We don't see any Protect coming out from my opponent either. So we'll potentially just proc the Berry on the Muck. Ooh, we take down the Arcanine. Is that a critical hit? Yeah, that's really unfortunate for my opponent. Really unfortunate. So we get extremely lucky there. Take down the Arcanine. It's going to make Celesteela's life a lot easier coming into this next game. And we just see a knockoff into the Garchomp. We lose the Assault Vest, which is a bit unfortunate. But not the end of the world. So we'll see what comes in now. Can't imagine it being the... it is the Tapu Lele. Okay. So, what can my opponent have in the back? Probably the Pheromosa, to be honest, but we're alright. I think here I'm just going to go for an Earthquake with my Garchomp, and I'm going to go for a Heavy Slam with my Celesteela into the Tapu Lele. We should be able to clear the field at this point, but we see a Shattered Psyche. Okay, so this is a very fast, timid Tapu Lele. Probably targeting the Garchomp. We will probably go down to this. Oh, it's into the Celesteela. Alright. Doing decent damage, because it's just such a powerful move. We get the Earthquake off, so we will take the Muck down, and we can finish the game. Well, finish the Lele up with the Heavy Slam here. And then my opponent's just got one more Pokemon left. We've still got all 4 of ours, so we should have enough in the tank, even if it is something like the Pheromosa to deal with it. So we get the Beast Boost there from KOing the Lele. And my opponent down to his last Pokemon now. And it is the Ninetales. Okay. I don't mind this too much. Strange that my opponent didn't bring it in prior to the Lele, because then it puts so much pressure on and it protects the... Especially because the Garchomp lost its Assault Vest, it kind of protects the Muck from any Earthquakes and, you know, threatens with the KO. So I think that would have probably been the better play on my opponent's end. But you know, sometimes after you get like a big crit against you and stuff like that, your thinking's not on point. But my opponent just forfeits there. I think the critical hit there was a bit unfortunate on the Arcanine. It definitely made the game a lot easier for myself. But good games for my opponent, and we will move on. So that is another win for the team. A bit fortunate, but we will take that, because we'll probably have some, I don't know, we might have some luck against us at some point. So you just take it when you get it, and you have to deal with it when it's against you sometimes. So we'll move on to our next game, and what are we going to have music wise? Let's go Aether Foundation. I'm picking really obscure ones through this tournament, but I think it's good. We'll get to listen to different stuff. And like that, we have our next opponent, that crazy guy on 1621, running a team of Oranguru, Dragonite, Tokol, Alolan Muck, Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales, and Gyarados. So really interesting team here. Nice to see like additions like the Dragonite there as well. But again, we've got that Ninetales, Alolan Muck core. But we've also got to be very careful of the Oranguru Torkoal lead that could potentially come out as well and cause us a lot of issues. So, Snorlax could be nice here, but then, you know, that the Muck puts me off because we can just auto lose our berry, and that puts us really on the back foot straight away. I think what I'm going to do here is gonna lead Garchomp, Arcanine, Celesteela and Tapu Lele. That's what I'm gonna go with. Lock in. I don't want to lead the Tapu Lele here because, like, the thing is with the Oranguru, like I always say, I'm always really cautious that it'll be carrying a Mental Herb to just guarantee the Trick Room up. So I don't want to waste just taunts into it. I don't want to bring the Lele to boost its Psychic type attacks. I'd rather keep the Lele in the back for late game and kind of keep that nuke and Shattered Psyche for when we may need it. So we see my opponent lead off with the Dragonite and the Oranguru. So what are we going to see here? Dragonite. We could just go for a Dragon Claw and a Will-O-Wisp, but I don't really want to lose my Garchomp too early in this game, so I'm going to switch in my Celesteela at this point and just go for a Will-O-Wisp onto that Dragonite. See Earthquake come out from the Dragonite. So we'll probably see an Instruct Earthquake. Hopefully we get the Will-O-Wisp off before the next one. Yeah, so we get the Will-O-Wisp off, which is super nice. And there's a Trick Room. Okay. I'd imagine we'll probably see the Torkoal make an appearance now. So I'm going to Leech Seed into the Dragonite, and I'm going to... we may see another Earthquake. But I really think the Torkoal's going to come in. So I'm just gonna go for a Snarl to catch that Torkoal and go for a Leech Seed into that Dragonite slot. But we don't see any switch out. So we are going to take a double Earthquake here. Oh, and the Dragonite misses the Leech Seed, which is a bit unfortunate. Not ideal. But this next Earthquake should proc our Berry on our Arcanine. And we just see a Fire Punch. Okay. I'm gonna go for this. The thing is, if we get another Fire Punch and then an Earthquake. I'm gonna go for a Leech Seed onto the Dragonite again, and I'm just gonna go for another Snarl. So I want the Berry to proc on Arcanine. I don't want to switch it out. So we're gonna get the Berry proc. Come on, yes, excellent. That's what we wanted. Now we can switch it out. We just see an Instruct, so we'll see another Extreme Speed. Leech Seed does hit this time, which is nice. And we'll get another Snarl off. Just reduce the attack power of that Oranguru more than anything at this point. Now, I will bring in, I think, so we've seen Earthquake, Fire Punch, Extreme Speed. I wonder if it's got Dragon Claw. I'm gonna switch out my Arcanine into my Garchomp this turn, and I'm gonna go for a Leech Seed onto the Oranguru slot. So Elite Seed into the Oranguru, and I'm going to switch in my Garchomp, because there should be, after this turn, there'll be one more turn of Trick Room left. So the Dragonite actually switches out now, and in comes the Torkoal. Okay. And the Oranguru just protects here. So I'm just going to protect my Celesteela this turn. We are probably going to take a double eruption, but because of the Assault Vest and the Garchomp, we'll be able to take this a lot better than without it. So we should be able to get an Earthquake off. Here's the first eruption. See the damage. And then the Instruct. So doing about 50% damage, it's not bad. We'll get the Earthquake off. And doing really nice damage to both my opponent Pokemon. And the Oranguru revealing the Citrus Berry. And the dimensions twist back to normal. So I imagine the Torkoal will protect here, so we can just double in to this Oranguru. So I'm just going to Earthquake, and I'm going to go for a Heavy Slam. I don't think it'll pick up the KO. I'll probably put us into another Trick Room kind of situation. So there's the Earthquake. See what it does. It might be very close, this Heavy Slam. Depends. Is it going to be enough? It is enough. So we managed to take down the Oranguru. Super nice. Get a Beast Boost in the process as well. So no more Trick Room. That makes life a lot easier dealing with this Torkoal. And in comes the Gyarados. We're probably going to see a Heat Wave come out, but we should be alright to survive that, to be honest. So I think I'm going to go for a Leech Seed onto the Gyarados, and I'm going to go for a Rock Slide with my Garchomp. To get the Rock Slide off, we hit both targets. Do a nice bit of chip to both Pokemon. And there's the Ice Fang, but Garchomp avoids. Wow, that's huge. Get really lucky there. Super unfortunate for my opponent, and the Heat Wave comes out. But because we've had that Special Defense Beast Boost, we'll be able to take it a lot better than we would have previously. And we'll recover a little bit of health back through the leftovers, and then some Leech Seed recovery as well. Okay, so I'm going to protect my Celesteela this turn, and I'm just going to go for another Rock Slide with my Garchomp. So we see the Torkoal withdraw, Dragonite comes in. I wonder if it's got the weakness policy. Attack the Celesteela. Gyarados avoids. Yeah, and there's the weakness policy on that Dragonite, so cancelling out that burn. And my opponent's Ice Fang does hit this turn round, so we lose the Garchomp. Sunlight faded, which is the main thing, because that Dragonite will be able to hit pretty hard with the Fire Punch. So I'm going to bring in Tapu Lele now. I'm going to switch out my Celesteela for my Arcanine, and I'm going to go for a Psychic on the Gyarados. We should be outspeeding the Gyarados. I would have thought we will be outspeeding it. The main thing is that Dragonite can't use extreme speed with the Psychic Terrain up on my grounded Pokemon anyway, which is quite nice. So we'll bring Arcanine in, get the Intimidate off, more importantly, on both these physical attackers. And yeah, so we do outspeed the Gyarados, we are outspeeding the Dragonite as well, which is nice, so we'll pick up the KO there. We see a Fire Punch from that Dragonite into the Arcanine. Take that quite comfortably, and the Dragonite probably will go down this next turn. In comes the Torkoal. So yeah, we should be able to clean up now. Torkoal brings the Sunlight to the field, but I think a Flare Blitz into the Dragonite will be enough, and a Psychic into the Torkoal should lock the game up for us. Yeah, my opponent forfeits. So, very good game to my opponent there, and we'll take another little victory on our way. That crazy guy, what a great screen name. So, not bad. So what have we got? We got 6 more games to play of our day 1 kind of set. So, not too many to go, and then we can get into our day 2 games. And it'll be interesting to see how things kind of progress as we go along. I'm not trying to think too much about my score at the minute. I think that's one thing that you can get kind of a bit bogged down with sometimes, and concentrate too much on your score, and then you lose a game, so you're just chasing your score the whole time. So it's kind of better just to play each game as it comes and see what happens. So here's our next opponent from Sweden, and they are running a team of Alolan Marowak, Garchomp, Salazzle, Kartana, Milotic, and Tapu Lele. So the Milotic is we need a little mascot. Last time we played Milotic, we had a mascot with us, so we've got a mascot here. Yeah, Milotic kind of puts me off bringing or leading, at least, with the Arcanine. But to be fair, we could lead Lele Drifblim here. It's pretty good against this team, so I think I'm going to do that. Celesteela is really nice, and our Garchomp, I think, will round things off pretty nicely, so we'll go with that. Yeah, I think that will do. Aye, let's do that. Let's lock in with those 4. Let's bring the Lele and the Blim to the first match of the day. We haven't really featured the Blim too much, but I do think it's more situational when you bring it. It's not such a standard league. Like, I rely a lot on my Arcanine Lele league because it's so diverse. It gives you so many options and things like that, whereas Lele doesn't offer you too many options outside of like the Arcanine Lele does. So we see my opponent lead off with the Kartana Salazzle. So what are we going to see here? We could just go for a Psychic. We might see a double into the Lele here. We could just go for a Tailwind though. We might get locked into it with an Encore, but We could just go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Cortana. Yeah. I think I'm going to switch in my Celesteela just to be on the safe side, and I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp onto that Cortana. So we see a Snatch come out from the Salazzle, trying to steal that Tailwind. But sorry, we're not going for Tailwind this turn. But a very nice tech on my opponent's end. So we do get the burn off on that Cortana, which is nice. We see a Smart Strike coming to the Celesteela. What I'm going to do now is bring in my Garchomp for my Celesteela, and I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball into the Salazzle. So we might see another Snatch again, or we might see a Fire type attack onto the Celesteela. Just another Snatch, expecting that Tailwind to go up. Just get a Shadow Ball. Yeah, so this next turn we'll be able to take this Salazzle down, which is nice. Just another Smart Strike, but into the Drifblim this time. Does a lot of damage though, doesn't it? So, I'm going to go for an Earthquake. And I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball into the Cortana slot. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So we get the Shadow Ball, no Snatch this time. So the Earthquake from the Garchomp should take out. And a Smart Strike. This will take down the Blinn. But that's fine, because like we're kind of trading Blinn for two fast defensive Pokemon, which is huge. And you take that every day of the week, wouldn't you? Every day of the week, that's right. Cyndaquil. So yeah, we take down the Salazzle and the Cortana. And we'll see what my opponent's last two Pokemon are. Let me think, what's going to be better? I'll bring in Lele here. So we've got the Marowak. And what is the final Pokemon? The Garchomp. Okay. So, probably will see a Tectonic Rage come out. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake with my Garchomp, and I'm just going to protect my Tapu Lele here. So we may see a Tectonic Rage come out, but that's what we want. We kind of want my opponent to burn it. Yeah, so here's a Tectonic Rage. Hopefully it's into the Tapu Lele. That'll work out brilliantly if it is. If it's into the Garchomp, we're alright, because we will survive it and we'll be able to get an Earthquake off. But we know that Garchomp is outspeeding our Garchomp. It is into my Garchomp. But like I say, this has to be a jolly Garchomp. So we will be able to survive. Oof, just. Get the Earthquake off. Do some good damage and Shadow Bone into the Lele. So here what I am going to do is go for a... I'm going to switch out my Garchomp into my Celesteela. And I'm going to go for a Shattered Psyche into that Marowak, because I've got every suspicion that it will probably go for a Protect, and we'll see an Earthquake come out from the Garchomp here. And if it does, we'll be able to KO it through the Protect. But we see a Poison Jab into my Garchomp. Okay. Celesteela taking that because it's immune to it. I got the Shattered Psyche off, no protect from the Marowak, so it is going to go down. And we should be able to kind of finish off the game from here. The Marowak goes down, and we're just left with the Garchomp, but we will be able to quite easily finish off this game with a Heavy Slam and a Moonblast. We will be able to survive the the Poison Jab from the Garchomp. My opponent just forfeits. So good game to my opponent there. Very good game. And really nice tech with that snatch on the Salazzle to catch out those Drifblims that just fire off the Tailwind straight away, and other Tailwind in Pokemon as well. It's a nice tech to have on there, but it's difficult when you don't get it right. But it's very nice to see. So we will move on to our next match, and then we might have a break, and then we'll come back and finish the last two of our day one sets. Let's see what we're gonna go for. Music. Yeah, let's go for Enter the Ultra Beast. Yes. And we have an next opponent from Germany, 1663 rating. And they are running a team of Nihilego, Cortana, Tapu Lele, Talonflame, Magnezone, Danger Zone, like my mate Dunk Knee Deep would say, which is the best name for that Pokemon ever, and Garchomp. So, Garchomp is going to be very, very good here. I don't know if I want to bring Drifblim, to be honest. I don't know how useful it's going to be. Like, it's good, like, but the thing is, the Talonflame puts a lot of pressure onto it with a fast, Brave Bird. It can also match the Tailwind. Let's think. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna bring just the standard 4, just the Fantastic 4, and we'll go with those. I'm quite fitting that we've got this music, Enter the Ultra Beast, with my opponent having 2 Ultra Beasts on his team, so hopefully this will be a quite good match. Nihilego always worries me as well, because if it's carrying a Life Orb, it totally changes the game, and its damage output is like ridiculous with the Life Orb. But if it's not holding a Life Orb, then you're normally alright. So we see my opponent lead off with the Magnezone and the Nihilego. So what are we going to do here? Thing is, we can't survive whatever attack from the Nihilego, so I think I might switch in my Garchomp for my Lele and just go for a Snarl with my Arcanine. Break the Sturdy, break a Sash on potential both of these Pokemon, so there's a Power Gem into the Arcanine. Take it like a champ, but it doesn't proc our Berry. And we missed the Magnezone, which is super annoying because that's the one we wanted to be hitting to break that Sturdy ability. We see a Flash Cannon come out into the Garchomp. And our special defense falls, which is ideal, isn't it? Yes. So we'll go for an Earthquake regardless, and I'll bring in my Celesteela for my Arcanine. So, not the best turn for us there. We needed that. Yeah, we needed the Snarl to hit that Arcanine, that Magnezone. So bring in Celesteela. My opponent just allowing me to go for an Earthquake. So probably take the Magnezone down to its Sash. Kill the Nihilego. Be interesting to see what this Magnezone goes for. Hidden power. Ice, I would imagine. And because of that special defense drop that we had the previous turn, is enough to pick up the KO there. Which is really unfortunate. So, I'll bring in Arcanine now. And Tapu Lele comes in. Okay. It's a bit tricky because I don't want to lose my Celesteela here. And it probably is going to be outspeeding the Magnezone probably outspeeds my Celesteela, I'd imagine. Maybe not though. So I'll just go for a Flamethrower into the Magnezone with my Celesteela. Hope. Like, we should be able to survive a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt from the Lele into the Arcanine, kind of indicating that it is... Oh, God. Okay, that it is Scarfed. And here's the Gigavolt Havoc. So we're not going to survive this. No way. Oh, that Snarl miss. That is so annoying. Because this is all because of that Snarl miss. Like, if we'd hit the Snarl, that Magnezone would have been gone. Wouldn't have been dealing with it. So frustrating. So, Gigavolt Havoc comes in. Picks up the KO. Super annoying. I know that Tapu Lele is locked into Thunderbolt, but it probably is enough to kind of pick up the KO on us. I'm just going to go for a Snarl with my Arcanine, and I'm going to go for a Moonblast into the Magnezone. There's a Protect from the Magnezone. We actually outspeed the Tapu Lele, and okay, this is annoying, so it's not even... Okay, that Lele is slower. We get a Thunderbolt. And we survive, we do, and a Berry Procs, but we get paralysed! Oh my god, this is so annoying. This is like the worst. Okay. So I'm just going to Protect, and I'm going to go for that Moonblast into the Magnezone, just to get rid of it. The same my opponent has as his last Pokemon. It's a Talonflame, alright. So we've got the Talonflame and the Tapu Lele left. Right. I think all I can do really is go for a Flare Blitz into the Lele. And I'm going to go for a Shattered Psyche into the Talonflame. Talonflame can't Brave Bird at this point, it has to Flare Blitz. Yeah. There's a Flare Blitz doing absolute massive chunks of damage. If we can get a Flare Blitz off onto that Tapu Lele on my opponent's end this turn, we might be able to take the game if my Lele survives. Obviously lots of ifs and buts. So we get the Shattered Psyche onto the Talonflame. We do pick up the KO there. Psychic, I don't think we'll survive this. No. No, no way. Oh, that's so frustrating, because that stupid snore miss, like, has really, like, cost us the whole game. So frustrated. Psychic will pick up the KO, I'd imagine. Yeah. So, game 26 and a loss. And good game to my opponent. Yeah. Just really frustrating there, because we should have won that game. Had the Magnezone lost its sturdy, we would have picked up the KO on both that and the Nihiligo. And then my Celesteela wouldn't have went down. Obviously there was a threat there from the Talonflame, but then we still had like 4 Pokemon to kind of Psycho, Intimidates and stuff like that and deal with everything, so really annoying. But no, nothing we can do about that, guys. So what I'm going to do is have a little break, and then we'll come back and finish our last 2 games of day 2 sets off, and then that should be, and then we'll go into day 2. So I'm going to take a quick break now, and I will see you in a minute. So until then, guys, bye bye.